And good evening or good afternoon, or maybe even good morning, everyone who is watching the stream of AD. Rives on air with another short stream and another GeoGuessr. The reason for this amount of GeoGuessrs, for this amount of short streams, is very simple. I got my sleeping schedule broken, completely broken, so I sound like Trump. So I kinda well, my normal streaming time would be in around 6 hours, my normal time frame, but I've been up already for 15 hours, so I might not be, I won't be able to make it to my normal time slot, and I won't be able to do any longer streams than just an hour or so. So just a little bit of GeoGuessr. I wish I had more like consistent free time, but it's sorta kinda all in pieces. Evora, I know Evora. Lavre is in two directions. Evora, I do know. Here it is. So if Evora is in that direction, and we are leaving what? Cartisadas, right? Lavre and 380. Cartisadas Wayne Station. Okay. And we are going north, so Evora is sorta kinda north. 380. Nope. Nowhere to be seen. Can it be? Well, I mean, that means Evora the city. It cannot mean Evora the province. So Evora's here. And 3. It's like smaller. Okay. Okay. 3, it's 3. 3, it's 7. That's interesting. 380. Okay. So Artisadas, Lavre, Viedas Novas, something along those lines. So kinda stops here. Lavre, would be nice to find Lavre. Should be somewhere close to 380. Does it go anywhere else? No, that's N257. Interesting. No Lavre. No Cartisadas. Oh boy, okay. That's confusing. What else do we have? Cartisadas de Lavra. Okay. Короче. Are we like in a completely different direction? That would be the only explanation. Because Lavra is just not here. And 380 maybe somewhere else it reappears. Is it different Aurora? 380 we found. That's like 2 out of, well, 4. Okay. Let's see what we get here. Where do we get going in this direction? Maybe, of course, I'm having a brain fart. That happens, especially after pretty much a full day of different things. Короче, Montemor Lavre. And 114. Ага. Swamp, welcome. Nice to see you. 114. It goes here. Montemora Nova. Lavre. Wow. Cortisadas de Lavre. That's the place. Okay, we got it. So where did we spawn here? This nice turn. And the road goes northeast. Like this one. BP gas station should be here. No, that's not right. The configuration of this is right. There's like no, there's no roundabout here. Did they change it? No, they did not change it. It's this one, I think. This one goes in a completely empty lens. Yeah, and 114 it joins eventually. So we're here. So again, for those who just joined, apologies for not being able to stream properly. Well, got my sleeping schedule destroyed. Is it Hong Kong? Looks like that. So, interesting signs here. Pinche road. But I actually been able to move again some of the projects forward, because when I get free time, I get actually sometimes a lot of it, just Park 2, just in small chunks. Okay. Actually not sure if it's Pinche. So we're speaking lots of English here. Look at this one. It's been sitting in this corner for very long time. This looks familiar. Pinyon. Bikes in the middle. So, for example, I think I got myself a proper, well, in order to start testing, I first have to test upscaling device that would make that will make it possible to stream the image coming out of old PCs with all the strange resolutions. That's almost impossible to capture. So you would have to upscale it first, and I'm close to, well, starting of upscaler tests, because the upscaler that I got, it's a complicated device, OSSC, I think, pretty hardcore hardware, extremely powerful when it comes to upscaling. So it needs to be tested first, just because I need to figure out how to work it. And I think I got what you would call a bench for testing it. Lin Mahan UNY port. UNY port. Pinyon. Yep. Okay. Do we have things like that in Hong Kong? Technically, who says we cannot have them? Though I'm not seeing any water from here. So this goes north. I mean, I guess this place has a lot of ports. It's an island after all. So I'm not seeing anything like that. That's China already. Lin Mahan. Anything that looks like Lin Mahan? Yeah. Where are you hiding? Team. Are we like somewhere around the main city here? Yeah, if we are, have no idea how to even find it. Okay. What if we just continue on the highway? Фанлин Ковлун. This I don't like. Hong Kong. Shenzhen. So this is the border. This is the border then, by the look of it, because this is going to Shenzhen. Linmahan Road, Pingche Road. Yep, it is here. It's this one. And we spawned on Pingche somewhere. Pingche Road. And of what? And Gecho, Pingche Lovai, and Jicho. So it's this one then. I hope. Because there's only one in Jicho. Wokiangshan, yeah. Crap. On Pingche, not on... Okay, brain fart. Massive brain fart. Oh boy, massive brain fart. Of course here. On Pingche. Not on the highway, of course. Oh, freaking hell. Well, yeah. My mistake. And it was like clear as day. Hello there. Wow. Okay. This looks very English. One of the like coastal resort towns, right? This is like northeast. Access Security Solutions. Is it Access or is it Security Solutions? Spread Eagle. Oh, do not do that to us. Hornsey, Hall, underground bunker. Blackney. Are we like somewhere around here? B1242, B1362. Do we have B roads of this type here? Hell, we have. I'm not seeing any B-roads here, which is super confusing. Okay, Hull, Hornsey, and household waste disposal site. A. Why Hull's here? Okay, B roads I'm not even seeing. Well, that we have to deal with. So Hull is here. Hornsey is here. Is like Bridlington. Like something like Bridlington. Underground bunker. Okay, Queen Street intersecting with what? Hull Road. Not this one. Unless it's a little bit away. Okay, it doesn't look like it's Bridlington. So if it's something that's not Hull. Yeah, the promenade. This is supposed to be not promenade. So not Hornsey. Then what? This is Queen Street. Here we go. Intersecting with Hull Road. Yeah, roundabout. Lifeboat fish and chips. Lifeboat fish and chips. Well, okay, maybe for some Englishmen that would be literally lifeboat fish and chips. What's a dead end? Beach U to the promenade private road. Okay. It turns and it turns and goes here. Captain Williams, whatever this means. Beach U. What was that? I'm not even seeing the name of the street. That's the problem. Which is not right. Supposed to have a name. Captain Williams is here. Okay, then we are here. Bannister turning into the promenade, the prom. Okay. That one we got. Mr. Cool Barbershop. Why does it look familiar? Salama Perak. Okay. If you say so. We have Perak here. Salama is on the edge of Perak. So, what's going on here? Are we leaving Salama? God knows. SG Bayor, KG Masjid. Bayor is ahead. Masjid then should be Masjid Ar-Rahman. Then it should be here. Masjid. Okay. We have quite some masjids here. Sungai Bayor is here. KG. What's KG? Kampun? So should be somewhere here then. Compound Masjid. So what's this place then? Are we in Salama? Let's see. Rantau Panjan. Something Salama. But this doesn't look like Salama. Completely bleached out sign. What are you? Do we get to know? Sikala. Sikala we know about. Avas. Yeah. Another warning sign. They need travel. Another warning sign. Salama Perak. Tengah Rantau Panjan. Tengah Rantau Panjan. Klinik Desa Rantau Panjan. If that was the turn to Rantau Panjan. Klinik Desa Rantau Panjan Salama. And we've been going sort of kind of west. But I did not see any turns to anywhere. The only turn was here. Come on. Baru Rantau Panjan. Yeah, okay. Rantau Panjan. Is it the clinic? Clinic Desa Rantau Panjan. Yep. So, okay. It's this one then. Not Salama really, but a place called Rantau Panjan. Okay, this one we got. This is something very European. Again, German-ish, but probably Grabenstrasse. Warburg. Probably not German. Volkswagen. Kranken Gymnastic. That's health gymnastics. We will fall. Okay, this is Germany. The bus stop was German. Warburg's pretty far away. Scherfede. Okay, what else is far away? Nice tower over there. That has to be something. Niesen, Folsen, Peckelsheim, Kleinenberg. Okay. Warburg was probably the only the farthest place on the signs. Flasche. Yeah, I cannot go there because why would I? Why would I even need to go there? Ville Badessen, the place is called. It's not really mountainous. Ville Badessen. But feels like it can be mountains. Where they start. So the sounds of it. So the largest one probably nearby was Warburg. Gonna get ya. Good evening, good afternoon in your case. For me, it is evening and it feels like it's late night already, even like morning. So, Warburg, here it is. It's not that small. I was right. So, Würzburg? No, we were looking for Warburg. Winterberg. Yeah, different one. So, and now we are looking for Ville Badessen. That's 27 kilometers away from Warburg. Here it is. Bahnhofstrasse, the name, then the main street is called. So I think we ended up being here, and the tower was somewhere around here, maybe in Lichtenau. So was it Rewe? That doesn't look like anything. That's this roundabout. Yeah, this is Rewe. Could see it through the... And then Aldi over there. So that's confirmed. But we spawned somewhere here in the old town. Maschinenstraße, intersecting with something really short. Victoriastraße. And this one is Maschiner Victoria. Kurse. That's like a small one. Kurz means short. Deutsches Haus. Sparkasse. So is this the main one? One park. Okay. Any parks here? I only can see the cemetery. Wood Park. Okay. But here we have Victoria Straße and Maschinenstraße. And Kurzet is here, so we spawned somewhere here. Yay! We got it. So we lost only 3 points again, just like the previous time when we lost like only 2 points pretty much. And this time it was because of my stupid mistake. Short recap. First, it was a little bit of Portugal, a rare scene. We found a sign to Evora, and I immediately found Evora because I remember where Evora is. So, but the rest was super confusing. We spent only 7 minutes there, but it still felt super confusing because I couldn't find Lavera in anywhere close to Evora. The next thing was Lavera on the signs, and it wasn't just around. So only by just driving around I found N114, and there's, as you can see, there's N380 here, but if you look, for example, here, there's N380 here. Can be super confusing. I, of course, didn't trust the road number, didn't trust it at all, so I kept looking for Lavra and other toponyms, and I found them. Pretty far away from Evora, right? I would have expected at this distance to see a sign to Lisboa. But yeah. Evora is not small either. Number 2 was our mistake in Hong Kong. Extremely stupid. I knew we were on Pink Chair Road. I just had a massive brain fart and clicked on Hyun Yuen Y highway because NG Chow road was intersecting it. Just a sec. So, but we were on Pink Chair. I knew it 100%. I just clicked the wrong street here. This is like a highway that goes to Shenzhen, technically speaking. Sort of kind of ends here. Yeah, this is like pretty insane. It's like highway here stops, highway here stops. So there's not a lot of places in the world where you would see like highways just suddenly get cut without turns, without splitting into smaller roads and whatnot. So, but here, yeah, Shenzhen and Hong Kong, yeah, these are two towns, two cities divided just by a river sometimes, or sometimes by just a border. So, but yeah, wrong street, wrong road, and that was a stupid mistake on my part. Number 3 was a little bit of the United Kingdom. It was kinda a little bit confusing, but way easier. We found a sign telling us the direction to Hull. We knew that we were on the coast. We knew where the sea was. It was one of those resort British towns where people just go when the weather gets a little bit better, like a couple days a year maybe. So, and they spend it on the beach there, without, of course, swimming because it would be still too cold. That's the England, and well, that's the UK for you. And just by checking all the more or less big places around on this coast, I found that we were in this place, just by the Queen Street intersecting with Hull Road. That's how I found it. And well, overall coastal placement. So number four, where was number four? Number four was a little bit of Malaysia. Actually get Malaysia in like 6 minutes. Well, Malaysia is not that hard, even though the language is pretty much the same as Indonesian. Malaysian and Indonesian, Malay and Indonesian, they are like two closest brothers, almost like, what's the name? Almost twins, though different, of course, but pretty close. But Malaysia is way easier to guess than Indonesia. So yeah, even though it was the middle of nowhere, we got it. Because Malaysia uses English and Indonesia, no, it doesn't really. And number five, just to kinda finish it all up, was Wielibadesen, a town in, I guess, Eastern Germany, Western Germany, because, well, it's not the one. It was in the morning, the one with Volkswagen factory. This one didn't have Volkswagen factory. It was a little bit too small, but it had a tower somewhere that would be hiding like somewhere here. So Wielibadesen with assigned to Warburg, and we got lucky because Warburg is big enough to be seen without magnifying too deep. So we got really lucky here. But that's it for tonight. Again, it is what it is when it comes to streaming. I wish I could do more. I'll try, and I am trying, but so far that's all I can. So YouTube people, thank you very much for watching me on YouTube. Subscribe, well, leave a like if you like this video. I think almost 25k in like less than 35 minutes. Deserves a like, this one. Subscribe for more. We play GeoGuessr when we don't really have time. We play DayZ when we have enough time. So sometimes other games. And as for Twitch people, thank you for watching me on Twitch. Quite some lurkers tonight, I could see. Twelve, thank you very much for jumping in, and gonna get you, of course, always welcome. So, and the lurkers. Now let's go and find somebody to raid. Should be more or less easier. Right now I cannot raid myself. Okay. Not a lot of names I see on my following page, but one I think we can do, because I haven't raided this person in a while, and I think I have raided enough for now of GeoGuessr streamers. So let's go back to our mainland, to our fatherland or motherland or whatever, called the DZ section of Twitch. Let's go and say hi to... Let me actually start the raid here. Mr. Bottle and Cappy. Oh, subscriber only chat. That's not good. Yep, okay. Not going to raid a person with a limited chat. That's not good, that's not good. So, who to raid then? Cannot, unfortunately, that's not fair for my viewers to send them to a stream, a channel that they won't be able to actually chat in. So let's see. Okay, let's see if we can raid this person. They seem to be enjoying Famous Places map. Playing it with a timer. Can we raid them? Okay, let's go and say hi to Insomniac Ant. They seem to be playing at least, well, in English. It's been actually getting hard to find English-speaking streamers in GeoGuessr section, but that's cool. I mean... And I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. And have a good rest of your day or good night. And yeah, cheers everybody.